bought some for a truffle boat. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it over. Let's go, big bag.
Talking like you lit your and I be ugly. Pull up with a 10.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Milwaukee Bucks' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. They've got Bam Adebayo. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's James in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, Zion Williamson out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's George in at shooting guard. Lillard passes to Jackson. George outside. Lillard finds George. 6 to shoot. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. DeRozan against James. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Bucks with the fadeaway. And he gets the bucket.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
DeRozan outside. Baseline try. Adebayo grabs the board.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that we're seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
First one falls for him. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it is all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Adebayo. What a tremendous game he played against Miami.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Bam Adebayo. 1.
What's up?
Free throw's good, Adebayo. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. We talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards in today's game are playing. And Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, we saw him score 42. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's George. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's a reliable offensive option right there. Shooting with consistency as Paul George can get you from a number of spots.
Back to Curry. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Williamson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
James passes to Curry. Adebayo a screen on Jackson. And here's Curry for three. And Adebayo slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. Rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
James can't get it to go. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. James outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. The kick out. Curry launches a three. Paul George pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here is DeRozan. Williamson with a screen on James. DeRozan. Good work defensively by James. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Curry. James outside. Adebayo a screen on Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
The Bucks making a switch here. Portis, he's checked in for Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Second free throw, no good. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
It's very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Now here's Tatum. Over DeRozan. And it's Tatum missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Gobert. DeRozan with the ball. Pounded by Tatum. And the basket by DeRozan.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Tatum against DeRozan. Tatum inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
DeRozan outside. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
James passes to McCollum. Portis outside. Pass to Tatum from deep. The offensive rebound. It's good.
A big board and a bigger putback from Bobby Portis.
The Heat with the lead. DeRozan outside. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Smart for three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Portis with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
At the line, Jason Tatum, 2.
Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. The Heat making a switch here. Beal's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Mobley's checked in. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Tatum against Beal. Jacks up a 3. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Just to make another one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Chris Paul out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Williamson in at the 4-man spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. The Bucks trail. Now Adebayo. Outside Curry. Mobley, a screen on Paul. Curry from deep three-point land. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 1.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's George. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. From the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo is screened on George. Tatum. They grab their own miss. Adebayo, no good. Well, the Heat's shooting a solid 47%. Outside Paul. Back to Beal. Pass to George. Over Curry. George, no good. The Bucks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Curry against Paul. Beal from outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Rejected by George.
Paul George has such great defensive instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Bradley Beal. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. James comes in for Jason Tatum. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Lillard outside. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard can't get it to go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And he lobs it up for the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Ball against Adebayo. Puts it up from 12. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here is James. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Milwaukee.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Not going to go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. The front office has just done a great job assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Curry. 4-3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Paul passes to Gobert. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Curry for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 6 points. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. And the bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. DeRozan comes in for Paul George. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Paul. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Bucks. Fred VanVleet comes in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Tries to snap the cold streak. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep 3.
Here's James. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
44 seconds left in the first half. Lillard finds DeRozan. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Jérôme Johnson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, there's so much dominance in Giannis's game and what he can do, especially inside the three-point arc. It's the free throw line that he's still working to perfect.
And the Heat making a change here. Smart's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Tatum's checked in. No luck that time either. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Smart passes to DeRozan. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And he's off from 17. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top, leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Not surprising to see 2 competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
And now looking at where things stand at the half. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. We've got LeBron James. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the point.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And he drops it first.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history. And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And here are the Heat now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's DeRozan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, high effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
DeRozan hits them both.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And the offense continues to work the ball around to get Giannis in that kind of position for a high percentage shot.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 11 points. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Jackson outside. Pass to DeRozan. Over James. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Jackson. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter. Milwaukee in the lead. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they're able to recover. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Miami. The Bucks also with a sub. Portis, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Out to Beal, uncovered. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Miami trailing. And here is DeRozan. Give him 8 points now. Jackson outside. George against James. Fades away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Portis shot is off. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
Portis with a screen on Lillard. Curry passes to Portis. For 3. He drops it from range. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
The Heat shooting just 34% so far in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Curry, a screen on George. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Heat. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Beal's shot is off. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. James finds Curry. Portis with a screen on Lillard. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Beal. Miami shooting a low 29% since halftime. Now here's DeRozan. Give him 8. Jackson the screen. Antetokounmpo against DeRozan. 4 on the clock. George's shot is good.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
A different look for Miami. Rudy Gobert's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Smart comes in for George. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Van Vliet with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game, and he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Pass to Van Vliet. Mobley outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Smart against Van Vliet. Out to Beal. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Heat making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Milwaukee.
Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. And defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smart. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Now Beal. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Beal from outside. Drills it from deep. Beal's got 9 points.
I don't think the defense was ready for that. That was deep.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks between his scoring and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Chris Paul, Zion Williamson out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Halliburton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 6.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's Adebayo. Outside Tatum. The kick out. Curry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Curry passes to Tatum. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Paul. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Paul against Adebayo. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Curry. They get the rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback. He wasn't going to be denied.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Outside Curry. Over Paul. Misses off the left iron.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Shoots over Curry. Here's DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
Shoot 2.
That's good from DeRozan. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Miami. Paul George comes in for Halliburton. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And here's George. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
Now at the line, Paul George. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Lillard's checked in for Paul. George hits them both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo passes to Curry. Adebayo a screen on Lillard. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now. James finds Curry. Here's Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Here's the floater. Rejected by James.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
Back to Tatum. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 6. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And it's the Heat with the ball. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. The shake. Adebayo grabs the board. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Step back shot. Here's Tatum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with it. Covered by Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. The Bucks rebound. The 3 from Curry. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's George. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by James. Jackson against Adebayo. Outside Curry. Adebayo a screen on Lillard. James with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo sets a screen. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To win the run, George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Now here's DeRozan. George outside. Pass to Lillard. The three is up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Curry, defended by Lillard. Adebayo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over George. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Miami has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Baseline jumper. Miami, no good that time either. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, there's the alley.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on Curry. The three, here's Lillard. Sinks it from distance.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to James from outside the arc. No luck on that one. Williamson finds Lillard. There's the three. Williamson, no good. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.